get to dress up in costumes and go trick-or-treating and eat all the candy in the world, which I'm sure is what your parents are most excited about, right? We're gonna have so much fun today's story time because we're gonna talk about monsters and creepy crawly things and all the fun things that come with Halloween. But of course, before we get to that, we've got to do our hello song. So go ahead, stand up and sing along with me.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet?
Hi, welcome to today's spooktacular Hallo-READ Storytime. Today we are going to have all kinds of super creepy fun, and it's going to be a blast, and you're going to love it. But first, let's learn how to say Halloween or Happy Halloween in different languages. As always, we're going to start with American Sign Language. A few weeks ago, we learned how to say the word happy when we were talking about birthdays. But we're going to practice it again. To make the sign for happy, you're going to make a circle towards your chest like this. Can you do it with me? Happy. Good. For Halloween, you're going to cover your face with your hands like you're playing peekaboo with a baby. This. Good. Now let's put it together. Happy Halloween. Do it again. Happy Halloween. Good job. And in a little bit, we're going to do a song that involves the sign for Halloween, and it also involves the sign for a trick or treat. So I'm going to go ahead and teach you the sign for trick or treat, okay? You're going to first put your pointer finger up in the air like this, and you're going to knock on it like you're knocking on a door. Next, you're going to put your other pointer finger to your cheek, and you're going to twist it back and forth. So trick or treat. Good job. In Spanish, we're going to learn how to say Happy Halloween. But wait, did you know that in many Hispanic countries, instead of celebrating Halloween, most families celebrate Dia de los Muertos, which is a day where they celebrate their ancestors and have some really good family time. So instead of saying Happy Halloween in Spanish, I want you guys to say Dia de los Muertos with me. Can you say it again? Dia de los Muertos. Good job. Now you can wish everyone a Dia de los Muertos. All right, let's go on to our first story. All right, for our first story, we are reading The Three Bears' Halloween by Kathy Duvall. I think you'll recognize a little bit of the story because it's your classic Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but with a special Halloween twist. It was Halloween. Papa Bear put on bunny ears. Mama Bear put on funny hair. Baby Bear put on a mask with big sharp teeth. Boo! He shouted. Mama and Papa Bear jumped. You look scary. Baby Bear picked up a bag. Let's go. The bears went trick-or-treating. Boo! Baby Bear yelled down a hole. A squirrel gave him nuts. Boo! Boo! He shouted into a bush. Some bees gave him honey. Boo! 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 He called up a tree. A family of birds dropped berries in his bag. so scary, my trick-or-treat bag is almost full, said Baby Bear. The bears saw a house covered with spider webs. Baby Bear shivered. Someone has a very scary house. Mama Bear clucked her tongue. Someone is very messy. Baby Bear knocked on the door. Trick or treat! Creak! The door swung open. No one was there. Someone must have forgotten to shut the door, said Papa. Tee-hee-hee! Someone's laughing, said Papa. Someone's in the bushes, said Mama. Someone wearing a tall, scary hat, said Baby Bear. The bears hurried inside the house, and Papa shut the door. I smell something, said Mama. Something yummy, said Papa. Scary popcorn spiders, said Baby Bear. Mama nibbled a licorice leg. Papa nibbled 2 legs, and Baby Bear ate a whole popcorn spider. Tee-hee-hee! Someone's outside, said Papa. Someone's peeking in the window, said Mama. Someone with a scary broom, said Baby Bear. The bears ran to the living room. Baby Bear tripped over a chair and broke it into bits. The bears jumped behind the couch. Creak! Someone's opening the door, said Papa. Someone's in the kitchen, said Mama. Someone with a big, scary nose, said Baby Bear. The bears ran upstairs and dived into bed and pulled the covers over their heads. Tee-hee-hee! Someone's creeping up the stairs, whispered Papa. Tee-hee-hee! Someone's tiptoeing in the bedroom, whispered Mama. Tee-hee-hee! Baby Bear peeked over the covers. Someone is a big bad witch, he yelled. Run! Papa, Mama, and Baby Bear leaped out of bed. They ran down the stairs, across the living room, through the kitchen, and out the door. Happy Halloween, 3 bears! Wow, Goldilocks sure scared those 3 bears really well. Do you think you can scare someone like that? Maybe you should ask your parents first. And I would encourage you not to try it on your siblings or your pets. But for now, I know something that will scare you. You want to know what it is? It's a big green monster. And this big green monster has a big green scary face with 2 yellow eyes. And a bright pink nose. 2 squiggly ears. Bright purple scraggly hair. And a bright red mouth with super sharp white teeth. But wait! You don't scare me, big green monster. So go away, bright red mouth with sharp white teeth. Go away, purple scraggly hair. Go away, blue squiggly ears. Go away, bright pink nose. Go away, 2 yellow eyes. Go away, big green monster, and don't you come back again. Wow, good job of scaring that monster away. He was terrifying. But you know what? You gave me a really great idea. How about we try to be monsters ourselves? Can you be a monster? Maybe we should practice first. All right, to be a monster, you have to roar really, really loud. Can you do that? Okay, go ahead and stand up And when I say go, I want you to roar really, really loud, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Roar! Whoa. Okay, you are scary. No wonder the big green monster ran away. And because you're so scary, I think you are ready to do this rhyme with me. Let's go ahead and stand up again. Monster, monster, turn around. Monster, monster, touch the ground. Monster, monster, reach up high. Monster, monster, touch the sky. Touch, 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 touch. Monster, monster, wiggle your nose. Monster, monster, grab your toes. Grab your toes, grab your toes. Monster, monster, pat your knees. Monster, monster, sit down, please. And now let's go on to our second story. For our next story, we are going to read Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. It's about a witch who also gets scared by some monsters, but she gets some help along the way. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair and a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and blew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid just like that. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the fold of her cloak, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I am a dragon as mean as can be, and which with french fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, just this once I'll have witch without fries. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, From out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads, and it had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." The dragon drew back, and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. "And thank you, oh thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside." Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, and the cat found a cone. The bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. "Yes!" cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Did you know that monsters aren't the only things that can be scary on a Halloween night? What? You didn't know how scary pumpkins can be? Okay, well, I guess you are in for a treat, because now we're going to do a little rhyme about 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "My, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." And the third one said, "I don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run, run, run." And the fifth one said, "It's all Halloween fun." Then, whoo, the wind blew, and out went the lights, and all 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. But getting back to our Halloween theme, what's your favorite part of Halloween? Trick-or-treating and getting candy? That's my favorite part too. In fact, I think I hear someone at my door. Knock, knock. I think there's more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open it up, and who do I see? Who's our first trick-or-treater? It's a bright yellow moon staring back at me. Knock, knock. I think there's more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open it up, and who do I see? What's this trick-or-treater? You're right. It's a jack-o'-lantern staring back at me. Knock, knock. I think there's more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open it up, and who do I see? What is this? It's an owl. I see a hooting owl staring back at me. Knock, knock. I think there's more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open it up, and who do I see? I see what is this? You're right. It's a black cat staring back at me. Knock, knock. I think there's more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open it up, and who do I see? I see a bright purple bat staring back at me. Good job. Knock, knock. I think there's more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open it up, and who do I see? I see what is this? God, it's a witch staring back at me. Let's see all the trick-or-treaters that came to our door tonight. Let's see, we have a jack-o'-lantern and a moon and an owl and a cat and a bat and a witch. Good job. Okay, I think we can all agree that scaring is hard. So for our last story, we are going to read The Teeny Tiny Ghost by Kay Winters and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. It's about a ghost who might need some help finding his inner scare. Once there was a timid, teeny tiny ghost. He lived in a teeny tiny house with 2 teeny tiny black cats. The teeny tiny ghost went to teeny tiny school. He learned his teeny tiny alphabet, shivered at spooky stories, and heard about Halloween. He had never been out on that night, but it sounded very scary. Each day after school, the teeny tiny ghost tried to do his homework. Haunting is very hard, he told his teeny tiny black cats. They sat on the windowsill to watch. First he booed, then he wooed, till he made the rafters rumble. And he had to hide his teeny tiny head. Then he howled and he yowled till the echoes came a-calling, and he had to hide his teeny tiny head. I'll never learn, wailed the teeny tiny ghost. I'm so timid I scare myself. And a teeny tiny tear slid down his cheek. His teeny tiny cats climbed on his lap, licked his teeny tiny face, and purred their teeny tiny purrs. On Halloween night, some eerie yellow lights balled by the house of the teeny tiny ghost. What's that? He said, holding his cats close, and his teeny tiny heart beat bumpity bump. Then he heard a rap-a-tap-tap on his teeny tiny door. Who's there? Called the teeny tiny ghost. Let us in, cried the voices, and they sounded very big. The teeny tiny ghost looked around. Could he hide? He slipped inside the grandfather clock. Bing, bong, bing, bong. But he shivered and shook till he made the clock chime. Bing, bong, bing, bong. The teeny tiny ghost thought his head would explode. He undid the latch and escaped. Rap-a-tap-tap came the knocking on his teeny tiny door. Let us in, cried the voices, and they sounded very loud. The teeny tiny cats meowed and meowed. Don't be afraid, said the teeny tiny ghost. I won't run away. I'll keep you safe. We have to be very, very brave. The teeny tiny ghost took a long, large breath. He huffed and he puffed till he felt very big. He booed and he wooed till he felt very bold. He howled and he yowled, and he sounded very loud. Then he heard hands clapping and he heard voices cheering. Bravo for the teeny tiny ghost. It's Halloween! Trick or treat, cried the ghosts from his school, and they pranced about in costumes and masks. His best friend Gilbert wore a blue sailor suit. He tooted tiny tunes on a teeny tiny horn. His teeny tiny teacher had a hat and cape. You can be a magician with your teeny tiny cats. And the teeny tiny ghost and his teeny tiny friends sailed up the street on parade. They tapped on teeny windows. They rapped on tiny doors, while jack-o'-lanterns smiled in the bat black night. And the teeny tiny ghost gave a teeny tiny giggle and whispered to his teeny tiny cats, Happy Halloween!
shark, boo, 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 boo. Baby shark, boo, 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 boo. Baby shark, boo, 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 boo. Baby shark. Mommy shark, boo, 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 boo. Mommy shark, boo, 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 boo. Mommy shark, boo, 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 boo. Mommy shark. Ghost shark, boo, 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 boo. Ghost shark, boo, 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 boo. Ghost shark, boo, 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 boo. Ghost shark. Pirate shark, boo, 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 boo. Pirate shark, boo, 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 boo. Pirate shark, boo, 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 boo. Pirate shark. Cowboy shark, boo, 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 boo. Cowboy shark, boo, 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 boo. Cowboy shark, boo, 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 boo. Cowboy shark. Princess shark, boo, 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 boo. Princess shark, boo, 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 boo. Princess shark, boo, 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 boo. Princess shark. Halloween, boo, 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 boo. Halloween, boo, 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 boo. Halloween, boo, 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 boo. Halloween. Trick or treat, boo, 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 boo. Trick or treat, boo, 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 boo. Trick or treat, boo, 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 boo. Trick or treat. Getting dark, boo, 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 boo. Getting dark, boo, 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 boo. Getting dark, boo, 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 boo. Getting dark. What's that? Boo, 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 boo. What's that? Boo, 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 boo. What's that? Boo, 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 boo. What's that? Swim away, boo, 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 boo. Swim away, boo, 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 boo. Swim away, boo, 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 boo. Swim away. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster, boo, 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 boo. Swim faster. Papa shark, boo, 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 boo. Papa shark, boo, 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 boo. Papa shark, boo, 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 boo. Papa shark. Happy Halloween!
Wow, what a fun story time we had today. Wow, let's see. We got to pretend to be a monster and we scared away a big green monster. We got to read books about witches on a broom and a little bitty ghost who was trying his hardest to be so scary. And we got to dance a Halloween song. Gosh, I hope you had as much fun as I did. But before we leave, we're going to do one more rhyme. Ready for this? We are going to pretend to be witches, or wizards if you prefer. So, how do witches fly away? They fly away on broomsticks, of course. So I need you to stand up and do this rhyme with me because that is exactly how we are going to fly away today. Ready? Okay. Zoom, 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 we're flying past the moon. Zoom, 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 we're flying on our broom. So if you like to take a trip, climb aboard my broomstick. Zoom, 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 we're flying past the moon. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,